Welcome to this video in which we're going to cover how to use the AirScale MCP feature. You can check out our AirSchool page to learn how to set it up, and at the end we are going to walk through a basic use case using AirScale in Claude. So basically the AirScale MCP connects your AI app, such as Claude or ChatGPT, directly to AirScale search, enrichment, and export tools. So you can prospect without ever leaving the conversation. What you can do once the MCP is connected is you can check your AirScale credits, you can search for people and companies in natural language, you can enrich contacts, professional emails, mobile phones, personal emails, etc. You can also export people or companies to a CSV, for example. So no more switching between AirScale and your tool. You just ask in plain language and the AI runs it for you. For your information, the live MCP server currently exposes 19 tools. You may ask yourself how credits work. The majority of search and enrichment features through MCP use the same amount of credits as do the public API endpoints, except for find people and find companies, which each cost 0.1 credit. So once you've set up the MCP in your LLMs, you can just open your app and then write down what you want it to do. So let's imagine that I would like to find some cyber security companies in France with 51 to 200 employees. Okay, I could just stop there and Claude would just reply with a list of companies or would enumerate them or something. But what I would like for this time is to have a split view and have a table next to Claude's response where I can see some live changes if I ask it to enrich later on, etc. So I'm just going to add to my prompt, upload them to CSV file, and then I can just launch that. So Claude is going to automatically use the AirScale connector to make that search. As you can see, it just showed AirScale find companies filter values. You can also have control over the automatic permissions or not you give to the AirScale MCP. I've allowed everything, so it won't ask me for permission to do certain actions. So the results have finished loading. As you can see right here, I have my table with 99 companies that have been found with the find companies filter on AirScale. So in the table, I have some columns that have been automatically generated, such as the domain, the website, the country. So the split view is a bit narrow, but if I wanted to see the table in its entirety, I would just have to click on show in folder. But I'm just going to keep going and ask, for example, to pull the CEO, CFO, and head of growth, and then update the CSV. So this is an example of an enrichment that you could ask Claude in this case. So the result has finished loading. It's switched in French over here, but that's fine. The result is the same. So if we slide right here, we'll be able to see the CEOs or CFOs, etc., that have been found, and their LinkedIn handle as well. I could always ask Claude to then find their professional email, phone number, or anything else that I need in order to reach out to those C-level executives. So if I click on show in folder, for example, I can just click on here and I'll have my full table in a CSV document right here. So there you go. If you need help on setting up your MCP, then check out our AirSchool pages where you will find some detailed tutorials.